Hey there, sleep consultants. Are you tired of feeling like you're constantly playing catch up with your clients? Or are you struggling to provide the level of support that you want without sacrificing your own time and energy? Well, fear not, I'm Emma and I'm here to share with you a different approach to helping your clients get better results as a sleep consultant. And in this video, we are going to be diving into a unique approach to working with families that will transform the way that you work. So you'll learn how to provide even deeper levels of support to your families and empower them to achieve the best possible sleep results. And the best part, you'll be able to do it all without burning out. Okay, so if you're excited to dive into this, then do hit that like and subscribe button. Okay, so what I'm about to share with you has been transforming the lives of parents my clients work with. Parents feeding back to clients that they love, feeling like they aren't being rushed through a process, like they're now able to enjoy the journey that they're on. Your parents sharing that they no longer feel like sleep is the main focus of their day. And I could go on, and these types of comments light me up because a huge goal for all of my clients in my program, Scale and Thrive, is to make a huge impact serving families on a global scale. Okay, so before we jump into the new way of working that can really help your clients achieve better results, let's quickly talk about the pros and cons of the usual method working with clients on a one-to-one basis. Now, there are some definite benefits to this approach. Like, first off, you can work with clients in a highly personalized way, which is great for building relationships. Plus, it gives you the chance to develop your skills and become more confident in what you do. And you can also establish your own style and methodology, which is awesome. In fact, I always recommend people start with one-to-one client work before they even think about scaling their services. And let's be real, there are definitely some limitations to this model, so to this approach, that can really hold you back from truly helping your clients achieve their goals. So firstly, it's difficult to guarantee results within a set time frame, especially when working with children. And this can be really frustrating for parents who may have purchased a package with a specific time frame in mind. And as a sleep consultant, this can also feel stressful because you're working against the clock, wanting to meet your client's expectations. Then you may also encounter setbacks that could hinder client results, such as families going away or developmental challenges or issues like illness and teething, and children not being developmentally ready. And you, of course, are also relying on parents to implement your suggestions within a specific period. And so when we think about this, there are a good number of reasons that are totally understandable that may affect a client from reaching their goal at the end of your consultation stage. Now, the second challenge you might face as a sleep consultant is that clients sometimes have to wait for you to move forward, and this can really slow down progress. And nobody wants that. So they might need to schedule a call or wait for your response to address their concern. And having worked with hundreds and hundreds of sleep consultants by this point, what I know to be true is that everyone I speak to really wants to be there for their clients and provide amazing support. But sometimes that can lead to boundary issues, and I talk about this a lot in this video. And finally, sometimes there are issues just outside of sleep that need to be addressed, such as mindset issues or lack of partners being involved or siblings perhaps, or environmental factors. There are so many factors, and of course you know this. And actually taking a holistic approach to supporting families, it can be complex and it can be challenging and it can take time. So let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know in the comments. All right, so what's the new way of working that's going to get your clients incredible results? You know, the kind of way that's empowering. It helps them be accountable for their own success, and it allows you to create a truly scalable and impactful business. And what we're talking about is a game-changing approach here, folks, like one that's going to take your business to the next level and leave your clients raving about you. So let's dive in and explore what's the new way of working and what's it all about. So how do we achieve this new way of working and get those incredible results for your clients? And it all comes down to creating a hybrid course model and mastering 4 key stages. So number 1 is choosing your niche, and this is all about finding your sweet spot, and I'm going to dig into that in detail. Number 2, creating your unique value proposition. So this is what sets you apart from your competition and makes you the go-to expert in your niche. And number 3, it's creating a scalable and high impact business model. And this is where you take your business to the next level and you make it work for you, not the other way around. And then finally, number 4, identifying your ideal client. And this is key to making sure that you're reaching the right people and you're providing them with exactly what they need. All right, got all that? Good. Let's dive into each of those stages and really break them down. So number 1, choosing your niche. Well, you've probably heard me say this, but we live in an information age where you can pretty much find information on anything and everything. And one of the biggest mistakes I see people make is that they pick a broad topic to focus on. For example, sleep, or even just like gentle sleep. And the problem with that is that there's so much information out there. So if you just dive in and there's no differentiating factor, you're going to really struggle to stand out and sell and scale your program. So you want to find that niche, and not by randomly choosing it, by really going through a process of tying it in to your unique personal story. So let me give a prime example. So one of my sleep consultant clients, she supports parents with high needs children, and she does that in a program. And by getting ultra specific with her niche, she became very visible to her ideal client. So she wasn't trying to do all the things. And that meant that she's become the go-to person in that area. And of course, because she's really specialized, she knows her clients inside out at such a deep level, which means that she's great at what she does. So when you think about how to provide the best possible service to your clients, it starts with getting known for something and knowing that area really, really well. So how do you identify your own unique micro niche? Well, it all starts with these key questions, which is, what is your career expertise or experience? What do people seek you out specifically to help them with? What could you deliver or talk about without any preparation whatsoever? And what skill have you mastered in your role? And what's a transformation that you've created for yourself or for your clients? What lights you up as a sleep consultant? And what are the strategies that in your one-to-one service you repeat over and over again? And if you were to retell your life story and cast yourself as the hero, how would that story go? Okay, number 2, what's your unique value proposition? Now, for parents to truly see the value in what you're offering them, you want to get clear on your unique selling proposition. And I like to call it your 0 to hero statement. So it's your foundation, your differentiator, and the key to helping people achieve their desired outcomes. And here's how to create it. First, think about your ideal client at their lowest point, so their 0 state, and then think about where you want to take them, so their hero state, and what's the transformation they're going to undergo. And it could be a mirror for your own journey, or it might be similar to a client's transformation that you've guided in the past. And once you've got a clear picture of the journey you'll take your clients on, I want you to fill in the blanks of this statement. So I help people go from blank to blank so they can blank. So this statement will be the foundation of your business, and it should clearly articulate who you help and how you help them and the impact that you have on their lives. And remember, your 0 to hero statement is critical to creating a successful program that delivers results and creates happy clients. So you really want to take some time thinking about this, because it's going to be the backbone of your program. And if you can't clearly articulate that, then nobody's going to know why they should invest in your program. So I'm going to give you a really quick example of one of my clients' 0 to hero statement. So her statement is, I support parents of high needs children to deeply understand how to support their child, fostering increased calmness, regulation, and improved sleep. And through this understanding, parents gain a sense of empowerment and confidence in their parenting, enabling them to effectively achieve their goals of supporting both their child and their own needs. Okay, number 3, create a scalable business model that allows you to also make a huge impact. And this is a model that works for you as a sleep consultant and also for the parent. So with a one-to-one model, it's easy to find yourself in this never-ending hamster wheel where you're constantly chasing a new client and also not having enough hours in the day. And it's this vicious cycle that can lead to feeling frustrated and resenting your business and even burnout. So the easiest way to combat that is creating a scalable business model, which means packaging your skill set and your expertise and your knowledge into an online curriculum or an online program. And so what that means and how you do this is, first, you need to identify, as I mentioned earlier, the zero state and the hero state of your ideal client within the niche that you've chosen. And your program, your curriculum, is going to take your client from zero to hero. And how you actually do that and take them from the zero to the hero comes down to three core components of a scalable business model. So those three core components are your curriculum. So this is made up of video trainings, PDFs, checklists, cheat sheets, and any additional resource that they may need. But mainly it's focused on video trainings that are pre-recorded by you, and they're in a kind of on-demand delivery format. So this allows your clients to not have to rely on you and to have to book a time to work with you. And you're also not then kind of impacting these clients in an individual setting. So you're actually able to impact them on a greater scale and have more people learn from you and get the transformation that you can provide so they can study at any time, anywhere, and get the transformation that they're seeking. And then finally, support a membership. And this is comprised of two core components. So you have a centralized hub where all of your clients are housed, which serves as a community for them. And what this does is it creates a built-in accountability. Like, it creates support, and people are going to go on that journey together. They're going to create the transformation for themselves. Like, they accelerate their wins, they share mistakes, they share lessons, and everyone actually just learns faster because it's like this accelerated incubator for everyone who's learning together. And then from there, you also have your coaching calls each week. So 1 or 2 support calls where you can actually speak to your clients individually, but with the rest of the members there tuning in. So you can answer, any hurdles or questions that are coming up and really teach in a group setting while also having that individual component. And this is so powerful because now more clients get more support from you over a longer period of time. So you now remove the obstacle of there being this unrealistic cutoff date that we have with a one-to-one model. Now, next up is identifying your ideal client. Now, in your one-to-one service, you can help everyone and anyone on some level. Like, they have an issue, they contact you, and if you're aligned, you may help them. But with your hybrid coaching program, you want to get crystal clear on who you're serving. So you're not trying to serve everyone. And if you don't know who you're going to serve, you're never going to find them. So we have to know exactly who they are. And to break this down even further, the method that I created to really help my clients figure out who exactly they're serving and exactly how to find them was to get really, really, really specific. And these 3 key factors are the keys to being able to find clients forever and ever and ever. So it starts with one ideal client and then one specific tipping point on their journey where they need the most help. And there's the urgency there to kind of help, and they're kind of seeking one specific outcome. So one ideal client, one tipping point with one outcome. So everyone in your program is working towards the same hero outcome. Now, the biggest mistake here that I see is when people don't identify their zero state. And if you do that, the problem with that is that you create a curriculum that isn't really that effective because you haven't gone deep enough. You haven't caught them at where they're most challenged. Because what people are paying for with an online program is efficiency and getting the results that they're seeking. It's not about how much information you can stuff into the program. That's the opposite of what you want to do. Because what are people buying? Like, they're buying the results. They're buying the transformation. They're buying the outcome. So if you're delaying the outcome by stuffing your program with a bunch of things or information, we've got a problem. So first and foremost, we have to identify the zero state. That's so, so important. Okay, so those are the 4 key things that you need to consider in order to create a high impact program for families. And the benefits are not just for families. Like, this model truly allows you to create a highly scalable business without compromising on the quality of your service. And that has been essential for each and every one of my clients in Scale and Thrive. So if you want to help your clients get even better results and feel truly empowered while also creating a highly scalable and joyful business, then I invite you to schedule a call with me by clicking the link below this video. And then what we can do at that stage is talk and work out if we can turn your vision into reality. And if you found this video helpful, do drop me a comment below and let me know which parts really lit your brain up. I know I covered a lot of ground today. That is how I roll, and I really want to give you as much value as possible. So if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up so it can reach more people in the algorithm. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.